Welcome to Impact Tech Studio, where we share stories of innovation driving sustainable change in India. I'm Arjun, and today we have Dr. Saji Varghese, founder of Sunbird Straws. He turned fallen coconut leaves into biodegradable straws that cut plastic waste and empower rural women through decentralized manufacturing. Tune in to hear this inspiring journey of social entrepreneurship and eco innovation.
Hello.
Hello, Saji. How are
Hi.
you?
All good, all good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Okay.
So heard a lot about your startup, so got inspired to get you on board and spread your story. S-
Thanks very much.
Yeah,
Means
so
a lot.
we have a number of different ecosystem stakeholders who are
Okay.
to this podcast, and we spread it across individual investment funds as well as other startups to get inspired.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening is we also in the end become a community for you, and where you get to connect with other impact and innovators who have come to our interviews as well.
Right.
So you become an ecosystem where you can help each other, and we also keep on connecting you with people who can actually help you expand in your product as well.
Right.
So this
Yes.
becomes a relationship. So I take it as a way of learning, and for me, it is more like meeting you guys and understanding your processes. And my selfish motive is to learn from you guys and also increase and improve my way of designing the right startup for me as well. Me myself also, I invest in other startups, and whenever I feel that this startup will actually be a sustainable growth pattern, so I do some money investment in that as well. Not a big investment, but yes, I contribute to the cap table in whatever way possible, right? Would love to have you on our podcast, and welcome to our Impact Tech Studio podcast. We would love to host you today and ask you some happy questions about your product and where it is and how do you see your growth and whatever comes all around this product, right? So,
Thanks for
first your
having me.
introduction, Mr. Saji from Sunbird Straws, if I am correct. So,
Yeah,
please,
yeah.
introduction, please.
Okay, okay.
To
Hi,
our
hi. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me here. My name is Saji Varghese, and I'm Associate Professor in the Department of English at
Right,
Christ University, Bangalore.
right,
Uh, I also have an interest in grassroots innovation,
right,
uh, and that's how I invented the drinking straws from fallen coconut leaves.
right,
And two of my students are co-founders with me, and yeah, and we provide employment in rural areas, and we sell out the straws globally under the brand Sunbird. So that's pretty much what we do.
right. So, what is the size of your team? How many of them are contractual? How many of them are your individual employees who are your core team? Please make me understand your structure.
Yeah, so we are a full team of 9 people,
Right,
uh, and other than that, we have provided employment to women in three states of India: Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. So we
right,
have 6 production centers, and we have 108 women working with us.
right,
So all of them are full time with us, and yeah, that's pretty much the size. And we have a small office in Bangalore where all we meet every week, and then also that office also hosts a small place where we do the final quality check of the straws, packaging, laser engraving,
right.
and straws get dispatched from our office in Bangalore. Otherwise, we have been in Kerala, Karnataka, and Tamil Nadu in villages, in remote villages.
Right. So when you look at your product, so you do corporate enterprise requirements, or do you do small batches for distributing to shops, and how do you do it? So what is your structure of demand?
We are primarily catering to the Horeca segment, hotels, restaurants, and cafes.
Right,
Uh,
right,
yeah, and also couple of 3 countries.
right.
So in India, we do sell directly to the hotel chains. It could
Right.
be so Bangalore alone, we cater to around 110 hotels and
Amazing, amazing.
export majorly also to Goa and few parts of Delhi, Rajasthan. We
Right,
also export to New Zealand, Netherlands, Spain.
right.
Yeah. So overseas we do it through distributors. In India, we sell directly to the hotel chains.
Right. So how did you get discovered for the international market?
Yeah, I mean there are people like you help us. So
Right.
on quite a few social media handles, even the major newspapers, television channels, and all of that. So we do get a lot of inquiries. In fact, we now have to ramp up our production because we have more orders from different parts of the world.
Right.
So yeah, so I will only last 2, 3, I would say around 6 months we started aggressive marketing. Otherwise, we were always getting inquiries through the social media channels with
Right.
like you helping us.
Right. Right. So, looking at your product and the kind of expense that might go into it, my assumption is that your margins are low per SKU. What is your
Sure.
percentage of margin?
Yeah, yeah. So we the our straw making cost, if you go by the unit economics, it is 1 rupee 20 paisa.
Right.
We are selling it in the range of 2 to 3 rupees, between 2 and 3 rupees.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. So and then we are now upgrading our technology. So just to let you know, the product is patented. We have patent from US, India,
Mhm.
also coming from Europe.
Right.
Also, um, we are the technology also was built in house by us. So now we are
Brilliant.
moving to an upgraded technology
Right.
where we're bringing down the cost of production so that we can operate on better margins. But 2 to 3 rupees is a very good, comfortable place for us, space for us to find customers.
Right. So all types of costs from the operational expenses plus the overheads, whatever you have, everything comes to 1.20.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right. Right. Amazing. So you have a good margin for each your unit cost. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And what is the kind of SKUs that you, so what is your monthly production? So
As
what
of
that
now,
number?
we are doing around six to 7 lakh straws.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, but the orders are much higher. We are trying. That's why we want to increase our production and our productivity also.
Right.
Yeah. So that is what we do around. We do around 30,000 straws per day,
Right.
depending upon there are different in villages and all. There are festivals and
Right.
and all of that. So we do on an average 20,000 straws,
Right.
and that gets sold out. So we have more orders than we can cater. So it's a good problem to have.
Yeah, it is a good problem to have. And also, in your value chain, if this challenge is there for you, do you also look at people who enable companies, CSRs to become your connection to getting that kind of an ecosystem of women or however you want to do inclusion, uh,
Hmm.
and get more production speed by having more women on your roll? I have some connects in my ecosystem who are also very active nationwide in the hinterlands of India, and they are actually creating a connect between CSR as well as local capacity building.
So
So, if you would like,
definitely
I would love to.
we can definitely explore that way because in fact NABARD was the agency which actually helped us our setting up our production center in Bannur, in the village of Bannur near Mysore.
Right,
So what only so it's a fine balance between technology upgradation and social impact. So we are
right,
very practical in our approach in the sense that the women should be able to meet the growing demand. So the technology has to be accordingly upgraded. So we are in the final stage of freezing our final technology. So once we do that, we would
right.
want to scale up very rapidly.
So that
So
will be great. So when at that time, whenever you're ready, you can always reach out to me. I will get you connected with one lady who is very active in this domain.
that would be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So we have a hub and spoke model
Yeah.
where the spoke is where all the leaf processing happens.
Right.
The developed machines, leaf cleaning machine, with cutting machine, and all of that.
Right.
So yeah, so once we are ready, I would definitely would like to see how you can help us expand.
Definitely, definitely. And all the also on the other side of once you've saved the carbon
Hmm.
credits you've got for yourself, if you would like to ever get connected to someone who is actually design the structuring the carbon credit rating
Oh,
process.
we have not looked into that aspect as of now. We have not been able to
Yeah.
uh, commercialize or get
Yeah,
revenue.
that is a point where you feel that, okay, it's another way of just motivating your team and also bringing up the profitability of your organization,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also controlling your capital expense on your things, which actually help you in that way. So I have another connect from that side as well, who is
Nice, great.
really doing well, and I am invested into that. So you will be able to really get value from there as well.
Nice. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so looking at your startup, give us what are the numbers for financial inclusion that you have done, and if you have any measurements of those numbers, that will also add up to the impact side of understanding your startup as well.
Numbers in from the context of the number of women employed or in
Yeah,
terms
number
of
of women, number of hours of gainful employment generated for the excluded audience.
marginalized communities.
Yes,
So
yes,
yeah, so as I told you, we have already provided employment to 105 women,
right,
and that this is across. For instance, in Tamil Nadu, we have in Nagarkoil, Tuticorin, Takkale, and then in Kerala we have in Kasargod,
right,
Karnataka we have in Bannur.
right.
So again, we in Palakkad also we have a small leaf source processing center. So the one best part is that our product is made out of fallen coconut leaves,
Right,
a non-harvest based product. Generally in villages, people find employment more during the time of harvest, agriculture,
right,
particular
right,
harvest and all of that. But ours being a non-harvest based product, we can provide consistent employment round the year.
right,
Around there, that's the biggest advantage, and that's why none of the women ever leave us. They are all working with us. We provide very conducive working environments for them. The production centers are very close to their residences. They
right.
go home lunch and all of that. So yeah, so that's what we are. Our primary focus is to see how much of an employment or wealth creation we can help in the rural heartlands of India.
Amazing. So, what are some challenges that you have faced in your journey since your inception? So, how old is your product? How and what has been the journey of ups and lows of whatever you remember, and give us a story.
Yeah. Yeah, true, true. The challenges are always going to be a part of this journey because the product is new. We invented that product, and then we were, making that technology from scratch. It was a 0 to 1 journey. So
Right,
first we had the tabletop machines, and the cycle time was 45 seconds per straw.
right,
Uh, when we started getting more traction, we upgraded to a conveyor system. That's what we have it now.
right.
And now we brought down the cycle time from 45 seconds to just 2 seconds per straw now.
Amazing.
And our new machine will be one where we can make almost 120 straws in a minute. But when I said this in few words, the journey of actually moving, graduating from one technology to another is itself a humongous task,
It is.
from challenges.
Right,
Second aspect is where you make, because our immediate competitor is the paper straw, which
right,
you get for 70 to 80 paisa. So penetrating that market, convincing the people that paper straws are not exactly eco-friendly, and our straws will have a slightly higher premium you have to pay for because it is creating employment. That acceptability in the market, again, as you know, is always a challenge because India is still a very price sensitive country.
right, right,
Uh, yeah, so that was another challenge. And then, of course, the product efficiency aspect because it is made out of fallen coconut leaf.
right.
Earlier, I used to make a single lead straw just spirally rolled. There
Hmm.
would be issues in that, so we had to, make sure that people are taking this product not just because of the social impact aspect, but because the product is actually efficient. So
Right,
we want them to pick it up because it is actually efficient. It functions better than the existing alternatives. It is more cost effective than the existing alternatives. So on the marketing side, on the technology front, and the whole supply chain logistic, every single vertical of this business, brings its own challenges.
right.
Yeah,
So,
we are traversing along here.
yeah, so you have two co-founders who are your student co-founders.
Yes, Chirag.
So,
And
yes, so how do they contribute and how did you find them?
yeah, so at Christ University, I have I run a center for social entrepreneurship. It's called Desi,
Right.
Design and Innovation for Social Entrepreneurship, where students come together from different streams and they try out different ideas and all of that. So that has been running at Christ University, and I've been coordinating it for the past 7 years.
Right.
And so Chirag, Sandeep, all were a part of that center.
Right.
And Chirag actually is a space engineer. He
Right.
did his undergraduation in physics, maths, and electronics, but then later went on to do space engineering from UK.
Right.
Uh, and he's an expert in satellite technology. He
Right.
has a patent to his credit on satellite he has designed.
Right.
Uh, then when he came back, when he came to know that I had invented these straws and I was looking for somebody who can help us build the technology, he joined immediately, though he had a job offer from Germany.
Right.
And there's Chirag, and then another engineer from HCL named Jobin. He resigned from HCL and joined us to head technology, and
Right.
one more named Anup. So three engineers together built this entire technology. So that's the entire backbone of this entire enterprise is the technology aspect, which Chirag and Jobin and Anup bring in.
Right.
Then Sandeep, the other student, is actually an economics major,
Right.
but he also gets into multitasking. So he's engaged in supply chain. He is very good with learning languages. So the back end, connections, uh, connecting with the rural areas and all, he's very adept at it. At the same time, he's very good with marketing as well. So
Right.
he helps us, communicate. Maybe it is a head of ITC or Taj or whatever. He would connect, and he helps in the marketing side as well.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
what kind of, when you look at your roadmap as a company, what
Uh-huh.
is your roadmap for the next 3 years and 5 years, if you have any vision for it?
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I mean, we are very ambitious, audacious in
Right.
our goal.
Amazing.
Uh, as I said, we have a patent now, and we will be getting a patent from Europe as well. US has already approved all our 30 claims. India, we already have a patent.
Right.
The objective behind that was that we want to be a global company. I always say that we want to make Sunbird the global brand of rural India,
Right.
and we aspire to be in multiple geographies as well. In fact, even in production, we are already talking to people in Sri Lanka, Philippines, Madagascar,
Right.
a few countries in Africa where we have the raw material. So our immediate goal is to reach, 100,000 straws in the next 3 months, 100,000 straws per day
Hmm.
by taking the employment to 200 women.
Right.
Uh, then in the 3 years, we want to reach, 1 million straws a day
Right.
and provide employment to 1,000 women.
Right.
Yeah, and 10 years, it's pretty ambitious. We want to provide employment to 5,000 women
Right.
uh, and scale proportionally
Okay.
in multiple geographies as well. So
Hmm.
our immediate goal is to reach 100,000 straws in the next 3 months per day,
Right.
100,000 straws. Yeah,
Right. Right.
yeah.
So, give me an understanding of what is the agreements that you have with these ladies. So, what is the remuneration they get?
Yeah, so they of course initially when the production was very low, they were on some salaries.
Right.
But I always call them like partners in this entire journey. So they'll not be with a fixed income. As I told you, with our new machine where we will be able to churn out almost 120 straws in a minute, these women get paid per straw.
Amazing.
Yeah, so they can take it to any level, the salaries, and so the very beautiful magic that has we have been able to create is that we will be bringing in technology, but it's all the thankfully the product is in such demand in such humongous numbers. We just have to add more assembly lines.
Right.
It will bring more women to work, and with this upgraded technology, the women the cost of production will come down.
Right.
Same time, the women's incomes will increase.
Right.
That's a beautiful part of it. So the
Right.
productivity, because the productivity increases,
Correct.
our cost of production comes down, but the incomes of the women is going to increase. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting case study.
It will
So
be. It is already one case study that I'm really inspired by. So the way it has solved for a very big problem of wastage as well.
yeah,
and it has created seasonal employment, which
Right.
was not the season generally. So a new
Yeah.
season has been generated for jobs for them.
Right.
It's amazing how they get employed for a longer period of time with you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I would now make straws from the pineapple leaves also, and there is also a plant called pandanus, which is very important for biodiversity conservation. So people were traditionally making mats and baskets out of it. It's a very long leaf, and then it is found on seashores and water bodies.
right,
Uh, Traditionally, people were making mats and baskets, but now people are walking out of that profession, and people are cutting it away. Whereas it is very important for biodiversity conservation. Let's say in Kerala, there are those coastal areas where that plant is important to prevent landslides.
right,
So,
right,
in fact, we are now entering into collaboration with Kerala Forest Research Institute
right,
to help in the propagation of that plant, which will do two things. One, it will help in the whole biodiversity rejuvenation,
right.
and we will also, provide sustainable harvesting of the leaves to provide incomes to the local communities. Just to show, so uh,
Yes, please show.
yeah, those straws look like these.
Amazing. And the
Yeah,
finished
and
product looks so nice also. It is not
yes,
looking like a sustainable kind of a product. It is actually looking very high class, kind of can be put into good
premium.
locations with branding.
That's a
Right.
premium product. And the beauty of it is that you can use this straws more than 50 times. It can stay in the beverage for more than 100 hours. Nothing happens to this.
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So so
Right.
straws from pineapple leaves and pandanus would look something like this. So that's
That is
another exciting expansion. The ambit of raw material. Again, it's only a steaming process. If you give me a green leaf,
right.
this in half an hour I can convert it into these straws like this.
Amazing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's another interesting vertical. So I actually take care of product development at
Right.
Sunbird. So
Right.
I always say that my lab is my but kitchen is my lab,
Right.
and I keep sitting there and come up with these novel ideas and then see how we can
So
commercialize.
look at the numbers. So let's come back to the unit cost numbers and what you are competing against. So what you are competing against is paper straws, right?
Yeah,
And you want to replace them with the right kind of expandability that you want to reach very fast. You need to expand so that you can reach that point where it actually becomes not impact, but the right profitable choice to move in that direction, right?
true. Yeah.
Currently, what is the difference that you have to achieve to get to that price? So what is a paper straw per unit, and what is yours is yours is 2 rupees, right?
We Yeah, there are different straws. We The best part is that we can customize straws right from 4 up to 12 boba tea straws. So our
Right,
straws are customizable for any diameter or length.
right,
And the second, for instance, Taj has decided to take Sunbird straws for all their properties in India.
right,
So Taj straws and they are switched from paper straws to our straws. Four Season has shifted.
right,
The Our key USP is that let's say at the Taj, when somebody sits over a beverage or a drink for 2 to 3 hours, they end up taking 2 to 3 of these paper straws
right,
because they're soggy.
right,
Whereas our straws can very easily last an entire beverage for more than 4 to 5 hours. So
right.
that even if a paper straw costs a good paper straw costs around 1 rupee 20 paisa. So
Yeah,
if the person takes three straws, it becomes 3 rupee 60 paisa, and it becomes soggy and it gives a bad experience to the consumer.
right,
That is what we talk about. And then there are other alternatives, organic alternatives like bamboo straws are there, bagasse straws, we have corn starch straws, edible straws. So we
right.
are either cost effective or more efficient than the existing alternatives.
Correct. Correct. So in the end, as per the usage of the customer, it is actually more easier for them to manage this
Yeah.
cost than the other one.
Viable, plus it gives a nice, because the paper straws, not only that they become soggy and leak all the glue into the beverage, which no one actually sees because the beverage most of the time has some of the other color shakes or smoothies.
Right.
So you wouldn't know that all the glue has actually, mixed up with the beverage.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
um, and then we don't like the cellulose feel of the paper straws.
Correct.
Whereas this has a very organic feel, and people. In fact, just today we got a message from the Sheraton Group.
Right.
Uh, they were trying out our straws, and they say it is a big hit among the users. So they were waiting for the user response.
So
So
my
just
experience with paper straws is also there that I, whenever as a human, I've looked at the paper straws. I don't take paper straws generally. I don't like them. Why? Because the taste of the drink changes once it goes through the paper straw.
yes, yeah. And also it's like chemically bleached, and you cut plants, so it's not exactly eco-friendly.
Right,
Yeah,
right, right,
that's where we win over these alternatives.
right.
So we have almost like a 96% customer retention. Whoever has gone to our straws has not gone back to any other straws.
Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, so just give me an understanding of what is your ask from the audience today. Not the audience, basically. Are you looking for value chain support, or are you looking for investment support? Are you looking for both? What are you looking for the audience to help you out with?
At this stage, with whatever six production centers that we have set up,
Yes.
we are good to go to at least the next scale of, as I said, the 100,000 straws.
Right,
So what we need at this point is a solid investment. We are looking for about around 2.5 CR
right,
to reach the kind of productivity, and also to set up the whole supply chain.
right,
Uh, Raw material. We are good to go. We have laid out the network. We know where to go. Plus, we have very good inquiries from Middle East, the Benelux region, Australia, New Zealand. So, in fact, Middle East is they have already tested out our straws in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Qatar, and uh, last no, 2 weeks back, they tested it out in Namibia, Mauritius.
right,
Uh, they now want it in containers. So the market is ready. We have to scale the production, and for that, I think our immediate is a bit of support in R&D, maybe the final stages, finishing touches. So Epson is actually supporting us. Epson is building a robotic arm for us for a pick and place system.
right,
Yeah. So Epson sort of helping us as a technology partner,
right,
and we want now we are good to get our pre-series funding. We are
right.
looking for that kind of an investment. Yes.
Right, right. So have you reached out to any incubators, any funds or something, institutional fund?
So far, our journey has been cruising along comfortably with a lot of CSR grants that came our way.
Right,
In fact, we got almost 2.1 CR of grants coming in without um, what you call equity free grants
right,
uh, coming from uh, HDFC Bank, Swiss Re, which is a reinsurance company in Switzerland,
right,
Selco Foundation,
right,
uh, yeah, many such. But yeah, now JK paper is talking to us. Two, three other social impact investors are also trying to
right,
understand how
right,
our entire finance cap table and all looks like.
right.
Yeah, so we are in that stage of wanting to get funded. Yeah.
Right. So great. So my introduction into your thing would be I'm also personally very happy to invest in you. But in the end, I will only enter when an institutional funds takes the understanding for you, and I can add to your cap table. As I told you, I'm not a big investor, but I generally want to be a part of those journeys which are amazing and fully functional. So what I'll do is I'll introduce you, I'll spread your message across,
Sure.
and however this story goes, we will always be a part of your story. So,
And
so
that
it
would
was a pleasure talking to you,
thank you.
Saji, and looking forward to having deeper conversations with you as you grow.
Sure.
And pleasure to have you on our podcast. And please have a good day after this, because we're going to spread it in the next 2 to 3 days. You'll get this video online, and you will
Thank you.
see how it spreads.
Pleasure being here, and thanks for having us on your show.
Yes.
It all helps us to amplify our voice and reach a
Yes.
wider audience. Thanks
Yes.
very much. Really appreciate that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to yet another Impact Tech Studio podcast. That was Dr. Saji Varghese, whose work with Sunbird Straws shows how passion and innovation can create real environmental and social impact. If you enjoyed this conversation, please like, subscribe, and share to help us spotlight more change makers like him. Until next time, keep building a sustainable future.